Hello, welcome to Just Prime, and as part of this video we are going to see the second loop condition, do while loop. So as part of the previous video we saw the while loop, so how to use it we understood. Now we are going to see the do while loop, and we are going to see the syntax, and we are going to see one of the example, and we are going to see the difference between while loop and do while loop. So these are the 3 points we are going to see as part of this video. Okay, let me open our Eclipse. So I just create a new class, a do while loop, just to give the demo to save our time. Okay, so now first we will see the syntax of do while loop, then we will see the example, then we will see the difference. Okay, so the syntax for the do while loop. So do while is one of the loop condition what we are going to use it to execute, to run multiple or a single statements or instructions followed by a flower bracket. So this is the main use case of the do while loop. So basically we can able to execute one or multiple statements or instructions based on our iterative condition. Okay, so let me show you the syntax for the do while loop. So do while loop will start with the do, the set of instructions. We need a flower bracket and then followed by a condition, right? So this is the basic syntax. So here we can give as a boolean value as a true. So this is the syntax or keywords what we are going to use a do as a keyword, and followed by the flower bracket starting and ending. So in between you can give the instructions, right? You can give instructions one or more, whatever as per your requirement, and then followed by while and true. So basically, so the true is a boolean value. So this is the way we can able to provide some boundary condition of the instructions execution. So how many times you want to reiterate, or how the condition will be checked, and it will result a boolean value. So this is the syntax. Okay, so now I'm going to write a simple or one of the instructions what I want to run multiple number of times. So this is the statement I want to execute. Hi, welcome to Just Prime. So this is the instruction I want to execute more than one time, right? So this is the way I can use my loop condition. And so if you see the loop condition, first it will execute the do and followed by instruction. So initially we are not providing any condition to enter inside the do or instruction block. So this is one of the major difference between a while loop and do while loop. So if you see our while loop, we have a condition over here. If the condition is satisfied, then only it will enter inside the instruction block. Whereas in case of do while loop, so there is no condition to enter inside the instruction block. So first time it will execute your do block at least one time. Once the execution is done, then it will look for the condition. So just to make it easy, just I have given it true, so that it will keep running the instruction execution, and it will keep give the boolean value is true. Okay, now let me run this one and let me show you the result. Yes, if you see here, right, it's keep printing the hi, welcome to Just Prime. There is no boundary condition. We have not given any boundary condition like this instruction should execute two times or three times or four, whatever, right? So this is what the issue right now. So we have not given any boundary condition. Due to that, it's keep running the or keep executing the same instructions again and again. So to make it a boundary specific, so I'm going to give some boundary conditions. So let me give here integer x equal to 0. So I want to execute these instructions or set of instructions 10 number of times, right? So I am going to write here if less than equal to 10. So then it will execute, right? So first x equal to 10, and it will come inside and it will execute it, and x less than 10, correct? Again it will go and it will write execute, right? So I had to increment the value. I had to change the value to make this condition true or false at certain time, to make this condition as false at a certain time, right? So to make that one, what I'm going to do, x, I'm incrementing the value every time. So first it will come, it will execute the value and it will try to increment it, and it will check the condition, and x will become 1, true. 1 less than 10, it's a true. Again it will come here, it will execute it, and then x will become a 2, and then condition is true. So that way it will keep running and keep checking the condition. So we have some limit here, we have some boundary condition here. So in this way we can able to provide some boundary checks for our loop execution, and it will print the value, right? So this is the way we can see our boundary condition is checked and it's displaying exactly a limited number of times. So here we are not able to see the value how many times it got executed. Just to make it visible, I am going to display the x, and I am going to rerun this program again. Yes, if you see here, it's clearly it is displaying 0 to 10. 0 to 9 means totally 10 number of times this got executed. I think this is the basic difference between while loop and do while. So for do while it will execute at least one time. There is no first time condition check. So second time onwards the condition will be checked and keep running the instructions, and it keep checking the boolean value whatever we provided here. So whereas in case of while loop, first time itself before entering inside the instruction itself there is a check here. If this is true, then only this instruction will be executed, otherwise it will not. So this is the basic difference. The while loop may execute at 0 times or more than 0 times, whereas in case of do while loop it will execute a minimum one time, whereas in case of while loop there is no guarantee. So this is the basic difference between while loop and do while loop. So based on our requirements, so we can select one of the loop condition and we can use it. Yes. Yeah, I think that's all about this video. If you like the video, you can click the like button and subscribe the channel for more subsequent updates. And thank you. Thanks for your time.